With collaborations across the world, the opportunities can be limitless, isn't it? A growing progress from popular studios, and it's about time to find out what's new this week. Let's find out, shall we? Quite a pleasure to see you here, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back. If this is your first visit, very often do we cover the latest on the pulse of the sim. So please hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Quite a number of add-ons to address at the marketplace update, to the studios of Asobo with their busy schedules on preparing for the next world update, a good set of giveaways, yep, you heard it right, plus a fun-filled event happening this Friday and a freeware for some GA flying. Let's cover them all. The marketplace ought to be considered a busy mall to spend most of your time thinking if this would be the right add-on for you. The choices appear to be growing by the week with different types of add-ons, getting creative by the day. This week's spotlight grabs the attention of the upcoming Discus 2C, a popular team, GotFriends, with 4 different teams combined who've been passionate on what more they can deliver, particularly under sailplanes. 4 teams in total: Got Gravel, Jongs, 270 Inc. and Mike Road. 2 different versions are planned, the freeware plus the premium version, both promising strong features that include some highly sophisticated experimental features. There certainly are differences in both these versions, but for the most part, flight dynamics have been a major overhaul, animations, weather presets, and improved winch launching, and a lot more. Advanced electric motor physics is a keyword for their development, and the sim needs this. Now the biggest addition to the premium package would be the FES, the front electric sustainer, a motor variant to simply put it. Now finding the right teams who are passionate towards aviation isn't an easy task. The dedication the team have put across towards giving a beautiful freeware tells it all. If you haven't tried the freeware yet, do give this a try. Talking GAs, the team of Flight Replica releases the Piper L4 Grasshopper. Now flying low and slow have been much awaited. The sim needs a bit more cleaning up on the ground level, and it's about time to see the military variant of the iconic J3 Cub. The first project by the way from this team, modern Cubs are common at the sim. Now flying on a vintage one certainly gives us that feel on a charming simple machine like this, with enough power to get airborne and a joy to fly around and explore beautiful regions of the world. Improved visuals with unique flight dynamics are the main things to take away from this model that comes with 3 different versions, including the artillery spotter, general liaison, and a float plane. However, one thing to note would be the soundtrack. Now that needs some work, as the current Grasshopper relies on the default Asobo Cub models. Hopefully a future fix from the team. Towards the team of Black Square, finally the Velocity XL has reached the marketplace this week. Not to forget, Black Square is well known for covering good ground, having worked on projects that include real taxiways and improved taxiway signs across Europe and the US. Now the Velocity is a unique aircraft for certain. A home-built, high-performance single-engine aircraft. With a composite construction, this helps the model to fly faster. Further up, that gives a performance edge over many turboprop aircraft. With the introduction during 1986, the model has gone through some progressive changes, improving the model with better performance. The team are thrilled to have the inclusion of a fully detailed 3D model, a functional cockpit with immersive WI sound pack, and a lot more. We plan to do a review on this, so stay tuned by subscribing. It's been a little bit since we spoke about jets. The MiG-22 takes a spot this week from the team of GKS, Golden Key Studios. Over 2 years of work, the Ukrainian team have been finally able to launch the fighter. A prepared 3D version has been released that gave good reception to the release. Now with the modern rendering engine, the model details quite well in 3D modeling and textures, giving us a good idea of how close the team were with the real model. It certainly convinces us that this is a virtual replica, plus the authentic flight dynamics that were heavily relied on a military training simulator, a realistic autopilot system, and an even fully functional fuel drop tanks, plus a drag chute that responds accurately. And this can be worthwhile to experience a model like this. The number of creative talent doesn't stop at the sim. With the current level of code we have, it's quite extraordinary to see third parties go above and beyond developments. While flight simulation have been a great way to take your mind off, experience different regions of the beautiful world, and engaging with the virtual community, locally can be more fun. Meet new aviation folks and learning on how more you can really improve your simming. Not even a year in, the next flight Sim Expo has been announced for next year. The event last year at San Diego went exceptionally well. Now the plans are to host the event in Texas next year. A place of history for certain, the Ellington Airport, which hosts a local flight museum. One of America's largest aerospace hubs, now Houston is a hub for 2 major airlines, NASA's Johnson Space Center and more. There are more details to follow on the Flight Sim Expo, but the fun is yet to begin. Now ground level speaking, what region is this? A landmark pack by the team of Orbx. The team doesn't really need an introduction. With the World Update 7 that addressed Australia, there are regions that need more attention, and that's where the team of Orbx comes in. Over 200 custom buildings and structures that develop stock rendition to bring this beautiful cityscape to life. Now Melbourne is the 5th Australian city to get a regional improvement, the capital of the state of Victoria and home to over 5 million people. That basically relates to plenty of activities that goes on year-round. From livestock that include racehorses, improved vegetation, animated balloons, powerline towers, night lighting based on real-world photography, the team have done a solid here. And certainly another reason to go VFR. In the world of development, it appears to be of suspense this week, giving us hardly anything on the next world update. There's more to follow on the details for this, so stay tuned. One of the things that aggravate till date would be the aspect of live weather. Exactly when would this be addressed on the whole? The end of the year is the planned overhaul of this area, plus over several releases giving us bits of improvement, hoping to not see any other complications in the code. Besides that, there are many other issues which are still open. Areas that include real-time traffic, performance on ground, missing airports to wrong temperatures still exist. And the team certainly takes note of these, and we ought to see this get fixed. High level, the sim has grown to quite an extent, improving on every cycle. Now of course, complications come across every iteration of the code, and it can't be really 100% yet. Hopefully in the future. It's time for giveaways this week. Let's have some fun, eh? 9 giveaways this time, folks. Let's see, 2 Orbx products, 2 FS Birds packs, 1 FS Academy Navigator pack, 2 NZS Simulations Airports, and 2 FS Realistic Pro. That's quite a good amount of add-ons you can win today. Very simply, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. And on next week's video, we will announce the winners for each of these packs. It's as simple as that. Moving to events this week, it's time to fly alongside a big group of community members like us. Now you don't have to be a pro here. It's the perfect time to unwind, have some fun, meet new people and explore new locations of the world. That's the goal. A good 2-hour flight. Now to celebrate Portugal Day, the team have decided to explore the latest world update region. A good flight from Lisbon to the Gulf of Cadiz and the Mediterranean Sea for a full stop landing at Gibraltar. So mark your calendars as the event is today. The host CD has shared plenty of details including the time, length of the flight, cruising speed and a lot more. Plus, join our Discord server, we share plenty of updates on events, news and a lot more. It's time to get some gator watching in Florida this week at Freewares. The Crystal River Airport, KCGC in short. Now this is a public airport that's located 3 miles southeast from the central business district of Crystal River in Florida. Now Florida is a great place to explore. ZAC001 has produced this great little airport. And this is home to Florida's National Guard, and that's the reason we see some military vehicles in the area. A new airport to consider getting, plus it's a freeware. So big thanks to the developer again for this airport. The link to the airport and the community events, plus the featured Discus 2C and the Orbx landmarks can be found right here in the description below. We hope you liked this video. There's so much more coming. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below for those giveaways. Until next time, do take care and happy flying, folks.